To another video. This video is actually not even being filmed. It's being streamed. That way I don't have to worry about editing. That way I don't have to wait for it to upload to YouTube. It'll just be here. But I wanted to talk about the spot price of silver jumping up by over 2% today so far, following the release of the June inflation report, where we just learned about 9.1% inflation. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, grab some DYDSS merchandise, come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Everything will be linked in the description. So today, as I am doing this video, it is Wednesday the 13th, 2022. I have a screenshot right here from a couple of minutes ago of the spot price of silver and also the spot price of gold, which we're going to get into in just 1 second, but I wanted to talk about how this morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we got the release of the June CPI report. If you want to know the little intricate details, if you want more of a breakdown, go and watch the video that I posted a little bit earlier today. I did a whole summary. I went through the entire list of all the categories. I talked about what's up and how much everything is up and absolutely everything. So go check out that video. It was the first video of the day. This one right here is going to be my second video of the day. And then this evening, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have the third video of the day that will be dropping. And then after that, I'm going to be doing a live stream in the VIP club. So once again, link in the description if you want to come hang out with us. But we got the release of the CPI report this morning, 9.1%. And obviously this was before the stock market opened up. This was before most anything opened up. And upon the opening of the stock market, nosedive. Everything started heading down. The Dow Jones, the S&P, the NASDAQ, everything red across the board. But you want to know what wasn't moving in a downward direction? You want to know what was actually green? Silver. In fact, silver is currently up over 2%. I have a screenshot right here. Almost 2.25 technically. And it's no longer in the $18 an ounce range. It's in the $19 an ounce range. It popped up 2.17% today so far. Again, this screenshot was a couple minutes ago. Spot price might be a little bit lower or a little bit higher by the time this video is released. But point being is that silver's doing pretty well today. Meanwhile, everything else is suffering. I mean, gold's doing okay too. Check this out. I have a screenshot of gold as well. 1744.60. It's up a little over 1%. So precious metals, they're not doing half bad. They're doing pretty well. If you want to take a look at how the stock market is doing, I can give you a live update right now in real time how the stock market is doing. Check this out. Red across the board, you can see the Dow Jones down here in the bottom left. I know that's a little bit blurry. There's not really a whole lot I can do about that, but it's down 0.52%. Oh, there we go. S&P is down 0.33%. The NASDAQ is down 0.17%. Red across the board. We're actually climbing up a little bit, but we're still obviously pretty deep in the red. Upon the open, we went straight down. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're not continuing to nosedive, but hey, it is what it is. Point being is that everything is suffering today so far, but the silver and gold are actually doing quite well. Now, I wanted to point something out, because a lot of people out there think that when inflation is doing something specific, it should inherently cause silver and gold to do something specific. If we get sky-high inflation, does that mean that silver should, by default, shoot to the moon? No, absolutely not. It doesn't work that way. When it comes to the spot price, whatever the latest inflation report says is not the single determinant of what spot price is going to do. There is a global silver demand. And yes, the health and well-being of the economy play a pretty big role in what spot price is going to do. But guess what? We're just one economy. It doesn't exclusively rely on the U.S.'s economy. There's the entire global economy. There are other economies out there. There are other countries out there. Some are doing better than others. Some are doing worse than others. And at different points in time, some will do better. Some will do worse. That's not the only thing that the spot price of silver relies on. There is a global silver demand. There's an entire list of factors, and I've been saying this for a couple of years now. Everything on the list of factors has a separate list of sub-factors. So many different reasons why silver goes up and silver goes down. There's the paper market, there's the industrial uses. There are so many different things that play a role. We don't even have time for all of that. But I wanted to point something out. And that would be, not only are we going through inflationary times right now, which, yes, a lot of people assume should drive the price of silver up, but let's not forget, we are, I would say, 99% chance of being in recessionary times as well. We don't know for sure. We won't know for sure until we get the next GDP report, which should be released in the next, hopefully, 2 to 3 weeks. But not only are we seeing inflation, we're seeing a almost guaranteed recession, which, by the way, can drive silver down, not up. So if you think about it, there are plenty of reasons for silver to go up. There are plenty of reasons for silver to go down. And right now, in a weird way, it's almost caught in limbo, if that makes sense. It's being pulled in two separate directions, and it's not really leading to a whole lot of movement at all. But right now, with a more than likely recession on our hands, I just wanted to point something out. You want to know what happens during a recession? People buy less cars. You want to know what happens during a recession? People buy less video game consoles and laptops and electronics. You want to know what happens during a recession? People are buying less jewelry. You want to know what happens during a recession? People are not putting solar panels up on their roof. So if we go through a prolonged period of time of people buying less cars, buying less electronics, buying less jewelry, buying less solar panels, and the list goes on. It's not just those 4 things. But if we go through a prolonged period where less people are demanding those things, where silver is used in all of those things, then we're going to see a lower demand or a decline in demand for silver. Because less people are buying these things, and if less people are buying these things, less companies are going to be making these things, and we see a little bit of a decline. And if we see a little bit of a decline, it's going to play a role in what the spot price is doing as well. Again, that's not the only thing. It's one of the many things. So I just wanted to put that out there. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on silver being up about 2% or maybe even a little bit over 2% today so far, depending on when you're watching this. Head on down to the comments and let me know. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the VIP club, which is where I do giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. Remember, I will be going live tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer 1 friend, they're going to give you 10 free random stocks. Refer 3 friends, and they're going to give you all the way up to 15 free shares of Apple. Everything will be linked in the description. All of the resources, all of my accounts, all my social medias, everything that you need, it's all linked in the description. But most importantly, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know your thoughts on everything covered in this little video right here. And also, what are your thoughts on unedited videos? Videos like this where they are what they are. No editing. Let me know in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.